Hey everyone, Kiwi Crypto Miner here. Welcome into another YouTube video. Before we get started, I'd just like to say don't forget to check out the donation link down in the description. I've got a Give a Little page that will help contribute to me purchasing new GPUs for testing on the channel, specifically hopefully the 7000 series cards when they come out, some of the lower tier ones. But now getting into the video, so we are testing Alephium, and I've done all the 6000 series cards I have and the 30 series cards as well, and the A2000 as well. So yeah, this one obviously I've got on the bench at the moment is the A2000, and I'll just talk quickly about the Nvidia GPUs and how they are overclocked. So for all the configs that I did, I put the locked core clock into the miner for T-Rex miner. I found T-Rex to be the most efficient, more efficient than SRB on Nvidia GPUs, and more efficient than BZ miner as well. But yeah, in T-Rex miner, it prefers to have the locked core clock set in the miner, and the rest of the configs like the core offset and the memory clock set in the Hive OS screen. And actually all the Nvidia GPUs were the most efficient at the same settings, at 1400 plus 450 on the core. So that's 1400 locked core clock set in the miner, or in the flight sheet, sorry, and then 450 core offset set in the Hive OS screen, and negative 3000 memory set in the Hive OS screen. And this is all tested on T-Rex version 0.26.8. That's the most current version as of the time of making this video. And these are the results that I achieved. So of the Nvidia cards, the most efficient was the 3070, followed by the 3060, then the 3060 Ti, then the A2000, and lastly the 3080. Moving up to the 6000 series cards at the top here. So we use SRB miner, and for AMD cards and SRB miner, it's all best to be set in the Hive OS screen. So yeah, all the overclock settings go into the Hive OS screen. You don't need to worry about setting anything in the miner or in the flight sheet. So these are the results that we got, and so the wattage and the efficiency obviously is the big number for me, so these are the most efficient settings that I could find. And the most efficient card was the 6600 XT, getting 20.68 mega hash per watt. And then second was 6700 XT, then 6800, followed by the 6600. And all of these 6000 series cards were more efficient than all of the Nvidia cards. So yeah, that's pretty interesting results there. Similar to the Nvidia cards, all the AMD cards were most efficient at 1400 on the core. And obviously this memory state command that Hive OS is implemented at negative 3000 for Nvidia is also just 1 on the memory clock for the AMD cards. So yeah, we're using the memory state command by putting the 1 in there. And then the only thing that actually varies is some of the voltages. So actually all the VDDCI or memory controller voltage, that's all 610, and all of the memory voltages is 750. It's all pretty much the same because of the memory state command, and also most of the 6000 series just always gets down to 610 on the VDDCI anyway. So the actual things that actually vary are the core voltage and the SoC VDD max, which is a bit more card dependent. So if you're just wanting generic numbers to put on all of your GPUs, you could just go like 630 on the core voltage and 740 on the SoC VDD max. But obviously there is a bit more complexity than that, because different models of cards and stuff. Like I have a 6600 XT ASRock now that I've recently got, and it does actually require 640 on the core voltage, so you need to keep a little bit more variability in mind if you've got different models of cards, or if you have poor silicon lottery. Example of the poor silicon lottery, I've got a 6700 XT that actually doesn't support the memory state command at all. So if I put 1 in the memory clock, then it just crashes repeatedly and won't even start mining. That same card won't get above, was it 1055 or 1060 or something on the memory clock when I'm trying to push the memory high. So yeah, that one has a bit of a problem with the memory, and you may also have similar problems with some of your cards, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, so the reason that I've tested Alephium is actually because I've been mining Alephium for probably the last couple of weeks or so. It's been reasonably profitable. Obviously Radiant went on quite a big run just recently, and it was actually way more profitable than Alephium was, but I'd already set all my rigs up on Alephium, and I didn't really know how long that rally was going to last or how low it was going to drop back down to, so I just left my rigs on Alephium. I've just put in all my cards here, so I got a full rig of, well, these are all the ones that are online at the moment. I can't keep the testing GPUs online, otherwise then I can't test with them. But yeah, I've got a rig of 6600s, 3 6600 XTs, 2 6700 XTs, and 1 6800, and those are all currently mining Alephium. And yeah, you can see at my power cost, I'm currently getting $1.37 per day for all of those GPUs, which yeah, isn't a whole lot. A few days ago it was quite a bit more when Radiant was going on its run, and Alephium was a bit higher than it is now, but everything's kind of settling off at the moment. But yeah, I'm just going to leave these cards going on Alephium because it's a very low power algorithm, and actually it's starting to get cold here in New Zealand, so just taking on that extra little bit of free heat in the house. It's actually quite convenient, to be honest. Yeah, anyone who likes to see the inside of the miner, this is all the stats that are in there. Honestly, not too much that's relevant, but I think most people like to see what the clock speeds apply at, but it doesn't even look like it says in here. So yeah, it's not really too convenient, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Again, have a look at that donation link if you really want to support the channel. And yeah, have a great day. See ya.